Hello, I'm no lumberjack or arborist, and I don't use a chainsaw that often, but I recently had a job to remove some willow trees, and the stipulation was that they should be cut below ground, and I was very reluctant to use good quality chains, cutting roots underground, and I've always poo-pooed these cheap and nasty chainsaw grinders. I've considered them a waste of money, not up to the job. The heat generator can often pull a temper of the teeth, and I worked on the theory that a good quality file out in the field didn't require any electric and was simple enough to touch up the teeth. But I've changed my mind, as I say, because of the job we had. And here is the cheapest of the cheapest you can buy chainsaw grinder sharpeners. As it is, as you get it out the box, they're absolutely useless. There's so much play in whipping the whole thing, they're completely useless. So if you're going for a grinder, go for one of the best ones you can get hold of. But if you're only a DIY woodsman, so to speak, you might, and the circumstances are the same as myself, you might like to consider one of these. But if you do, you'll have to beef it up a little bit. The base is all made up out of plastic. It twists and warps all over the shop, so you can't get rapidity of the teeth grinding. So to overcome that, I mounted this, let's pan back, that way perhaps. I've mounted this on some substantial sections of ply, so this holds the base rigid. The stop of how far it went down was at the pivot point here, totally and utterly useless. There was so much play you could pull it down a good another eighth of an inch. I mean, totally ridiculous. So I've made up a metal bracket which comes up here and actually stops on the body, and this is adjusted for depth of cut there. And for what it costs, as I say, this is the cheapest one, I think about 20 quid. It's more than paid for itself. We've done the job in no time at all, and I've changed my mind completely. So for what it's worth, you might like to consider one.